A world-renowned event is returning to Sharon in Mercer County this weekend. It's called WaterFire. It is a dramatic scene at nightfall. Torchbearers set 50 massive floating braziers ablaze on the Shenango River. People line the banks to watch the spectacle while music is playing to set the scene. Only a handful of cities around the world have WaterFire events in their towns, and we are lucky to have it right nearby in Sharon. Here with more on WaterFire this Saturday is Karent Anderson. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I am so great. And it seems like you were just here not too long ago. It's hard to believe it's been a year.
Yeah, it does. Time goes fast.
I'm sure, especially when you're planning something this massive.
Yeah, and it takes that whole year to get things prepared.
Absolutely. So there has been a little change this year and with the timing.
Yes, we're going to start at 2 p.m. this year. The event will go from 2 p.m. until 11 p.m. with entertainment starting at 3. Children's activities start at 3.
So there are events happening all day long before the main event.
Right.
Tell us what you guys do in Sharon.
We have 55 artist vendors that will be set up on East State Street that will sell all kinds of metalware, paintings, all kinds of handcrafted products. And then we have a food court that is open again at 2 that has a wide variety of food this year. We have barbecue, we have lots of sweet treats for the sweet tooth. So if you're a foodie, come to WaterFire for that as well. And we have 2 stages with entertainment that start at 3 o'clock and go on until 11 o'clock in the evening.
And then the actual big event on the Shenango River. Tell us about that.
Well, that starts around 8:20 with the blessing of the river. And then the music starts, and the orb lighters, which are Mr. Michael Walton from the Hope Cat Center and Dr. John Gallagher are our orb lighters this year, and that'll happen around 9:10. And then the rest of the braziers in the river will get lit, and we'll have entertainment on the river. It'll be beautiful.
It really is a magical kind of scene.
And actually our theme for this event is magical moments. So it kind of ties into Dr. Gallagher's orthopedic, or not an orthopedic, delivers babies. And so that's his magic, and it brings children into the world. And so there'll be street performers around that will be there that tie into that magic theme.
It's fantastic. And how many people do you guys expect? Because I know there are large crowds that kind of gather on the banks there.
Usually around 15,000 come to the events. So it's a free event to attend. So there isn't any real way for us to count the number of people that come, but based on car counts that we have in parking lots and different things that we've done over the years, anywhere from 12 to 15,000. So there is plenty of parking. Penn State Shenango has opened up their lots this year for us to park in there as well. So
I know parking is always a big thing for people.
People are always concerned about parking and how do I get into the event and how do I get out, but there's plenty of ways to get in and out.
So the lighting of the braziers takes place around 9 o'clock, but you said it goes until 11. So does that whole show take 2 hours?
Yes, there will be different things that happen. They'll keep the braziers lit all evening long until 11 o'clock, but there will actually be performers on the river. There's going to be 2 singers that sing, and then there's 2 guys and guitars, and that's what they're called, and they'll come up the river and entertain as well. So there's always some kind of activity going on the river. And as a new treat this year, we're going to have a giant dragon that will come up the river. Yeah, so it's very cool.
And when will that happen about? Is that towards the end?
That's going to happen around 9:45.
Okay.
With the time being light so much later, the river activities are kind of shortened to about an hour, so the dragon comes on around 9:45.
Well, good stuff. It's always so magical and so fun. And the first WaterFire Sharon of the season is this Saturday, July 21st. There are 2 others which will complete the series. Another one on August 18th, and then the final one on September 22nd. You can get all the details, themed events, and the full schedule of events and bands at kdka.com/PTL. We have it posted for you there.